Forget about Paris, Milan. Today, the center of fashion is right here in Prescott, Arizona at the Ruth Street Theater later today, 3 o'clock. There's going to be an incredible fashion show for an amazing cause. Joanna, tell me about it.
Madeline Stewart is coming from Brisbane, Australia. She's coming to model our clothing. She's coming because her voice is loud and she's broken down barriers, and we're about to break down a barrier today. Keegan, my daughter who's nonverbal, has designed a hoodie. It's Kelly green, like her talker, and for the first time ever, talker symbols for nonverbal communicators are going to be included into clothing and represented in a clothing line. So the shirt you can expect to see from Madeline looks like this. You hit the word love. It's a mom and her child and love. And it's all about the love, right?
And there's a lot of ways to communicate. Some people communicate through their fashion, through their style, like your daughter, who's a fashion designer but is nonverbal. And Madeline, who's modeling, she might communicate in a different way than what might be neurotypical.
Exactly.
And your clothes that you're going to be modeling and that your daughter Keegan designed, some of those are very special in as much as the feel and the texture.
Well, yes, that's something that isn't normal. Also, inside the pockets is a texture. So when kids are told, put your fingers in your pocket, there's something for you to fidget with.
It's like
You've never seen it before, right? But
yeah, it's totally original.
And it's a first, and Maddie's all about those firsts.
Well, this is a family affair for you. Your daughter Keegan has designed the clothes, and a couple of your boys are going to be here as well.
Yep.
I'm going to meet Keegan and her big brother, Zach. Keegan, thank you so much for having us. Zach, thank you for helping. This is your talker, I know. Are you excited for today, for all these people to see your fashions?
Are you excited?
Love. Well, I know that you love fashion and you love Big Brother.
Yeah.
This is kind of adorable. I wish my kids would be this close. Tell me about your sister and how she expresses herself.
So Keegan expresses herself through her communication device, and her communication device helps her be able to talk to other people. One reason why Keegan right now is a little nervous is because she's afraid that no one really understands her voice quite yet, because it's such a unique voice. It's like if you spoke Mandarin in a English-speaking country. You're going to be a little nervous if people really understand what you're going to be saying. And so with Keegan, she wants to be able to take her voice and spread it to everybody, because we want to help families with our nonprofit. That's why this show is very important with us, because the proceeds of that money that we're going to get is going to help us be able to spread the message that, hey, we want everyone to be able to communicate, and hey, families, don't be shy. You can take your kiddo out. They can do a lot of amazing things, like Miss Keegan here, being able to be a fashion designer. And so that's what's really important with us.
Thank you so much, Zach. And I know this show raises money for a good cause. Can you talk about that for people who are thinking about coming down here at 3 o'clock today to the Ruth Street Theater?
Yes.
This is the cause that you're helping.
Yeah, this cause is what's going to help, is going to be able to spread AAC devices, which is Assisted Alternative Communication. And the format they come into is a communication board, which is just the front screen like Mom was showing you when she was talking with Miss Teresa. And that is just basically the starting point for communicating. And then it grows into what Keegan has, which is her AAC device, her Accent 1000. Which is really amazing.
Thank you so much. You said that so well. What do you think you want people to come away with in terms of what they don't understand about folks like your sister who communicate through a talker?
I think the big thing that we want to teach people is to listen. Because at the end of the day, listening is the most important. So like, for instance, we're supposed to have weather. Let's say it's snowing outside. And the person, you ask them, hey, what's the weather like? They say white. You got to really slow down in your brain and think, okay, white, what's white? White snow. Oh, you're saying that it's snowing outside. And then they might go into saying, yes, that's what they mean with the weather. It's the big thing, is just the biggest thing we want to teach is for people just to listen to every single unique voice, because that's the most important at the end of the day.
That's so beautiful, Joanna. Thank you for having us, and I can't wait for everyone to see these amazing pieces of apparel. Keegan, thank you so much, and congratulations, and I guess everyone's just going to have to strike a fashion pose. Ready?
Yes.
Go.